Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well and having a great day. So a while back I filmed a video where I answered your assumptions and I really enjoyed filming it. I thought it was really interesting to see what people assumed about me and thought about me, and it was just quite fun to just clear things up and just let you guys get to know me a little bit better. So I asked on Instagram if you guys would be interested in me filming a part 2 of me answering your assumptions, and you guys all seem to really want to see this video, and lots of you had new assumptions about me. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. Okay, so this first assumption I was really shocked at. There's two that are quite similar, so I'll read them both. So the first one is, you think you're better than other people your age because you don't drink, go out partying, etc. And then someone else assumed you hate people who drink alcohol. I was just so shocked when I read these assumptions because I just don't know where people get these things from. The only thing I've ever said about alcohol is when you guys have asked me, do you drink alcohol? I've said no, I don't drink alcohol, and that is it. But I don't know how people have got the impression that that means that I hate people who drink alcohol, or that I think I'm better than people who drink alcohol just because I don't. I think it's so weird that when someone says they don't drink alcohol, people make these assumptions about them. They automatically think they're weird, there's something wrong with them, they're not normal because the normal thing to do is drink alcohol. All I've done is simply state that I don't drink alcohol, and the main reason being is because I don't like the taste of any alcohol that I've tried, which it's not a big deal. That is simply it. I don't like something, therefore I don't do it. But people seem to blow it out of proportion just because it's alcohol, and people think that the normal thing in life is for everyone to drink alcohol. I just really don't understand it, because if someone said to me, oh, I don't drink, I wouldn't think anything of it. It would just be like someone saying to me, oh, I don't eat tomato soup because I don't like it. I would be like, okay, that's fine, we all like different things, our taste buds are different, that's cool. I'm not gonna keep on asking you why don't you like tomato soup. It sounds so stupid, but people not liking foods or not liking drinks, it's the same thing to me as if someone told me they didn't like alcohol. I just don't see a difference or a big deal about it. It's just I don't like it. But then the fact that people then think that I don't drink alcohol because I think I'm too good for it, or I think I'm perfect, or I think that alcohol is a bad thing, and I'm too good and perfect and think I'm better than everyone else, that's why I don't drink it. That is not the case at all. Literally, I cannot put this any simpler, but the main reason I don't drink alcohol is because I don't like it. It doesn't mean that I don't like people who drink alcohol. If that was the case, it would mean I don't like my dad because my dad drinks alcohol. It would mean I don't like my sister Natasha because she drinks alcohol when she's not pregnant, obviously. That would mean I don't like my boyfriend because he drinks alcohol. That would mean I don't like most of my friends because they drink alcohol. Honestly, I don't know where you have got this assumption from, but I cannot stress enough how far that is from the truth. I just think that everybody should be able to choose what they want to do, and just because they do something that is different to someone, or they don't do something that most other people do, their motive shouldn't be questioned. At the end of the day, alcohol really isn't a big deal. Like I said, not liking alcohol to me is just the same as someone not liking a fruit or a food, or when people say to me they don't like Iron Brew, I don't get offended by it and then think, oh, they must hate me because I drink Iron Brew. Do you know what I mean? It's just something that I don't really understand when people question the fact that I don't drink alcohol. I just don't get it. It's just a personal choice. I don't mean to offend anyone. So the next assumption is, you are very scared of making friends. Yeah, I'd probably say that is true. I have social anxiety, which means I'm scared of talking to people, just like anyone. So definitely making friends, it's a very scary sort of process for me. It's something that I've always struggled with, just because social anxiety, obviously you're scared of making conversation with people, you're worried that whenever you say something people will judge you or laugh at you. So yeah, it is very difficult for me to make friends. Like I said, I've struggled with it ever since I can remember. I didn't have many friends in school. There was a few years in school where I had a good few close friends. Like I had a really nice friendship group, but I was never like super confident in my friendship group, and I almost felt like I was like the least important person in the friendship group, if that makes sense. And like if I wasn't there I wouldn't be missed. I just didn't feel important. I don't know, it was just a feeling. And when I left school, none of my friends kept in contact with me, so I was really actually kind of heartbroken by that, to be honest, especially one friend that I had, because we were literally joined at the hip. Yeah, I was absolutely gutted when that friendship ended. So I guess that's another reason why I find it difficult to make friends, is because I've trusted people in the past and then they've like let me down and they've just like dropped me just like that. And yeah, I've kind of learned that people can be selfish and they'll only like use you when they need you, and yeah, it's hard to find a good true friend, I think. So yeah, for a good few years after I left school I literally had no friends, and it didn't bother me because I am very lucky to have like my siblings that I'm very close with. Like my sisters are my best friends. I'm so lucky to have them. Like I can just go to them for anything and I have the best conversations with them, the best chats, the best laughs, and literally my sisters are my best friends, and I know that they will always be there for me and that they're not just gonna leave me or like disappear from my life. I know that I can 100% trust them. But also I've been really lucky in the last year to have found a good few friends that I feel that I can trust, and so far they've showed me that they care about me and that they want to put effort into our friendship like as much as I do. Because when I'm friends with someone I like to put a lot of effort into our friendship, and I feel like that's why I get hurt so much, is when like that person doesn't put the same effort back into it. I just end up getting hurt and upset, and I just think to myself like, it's really that hard to be a good friend. But to answer your assumption, yes, I am still scared of making new friends. Like I'm very thankful for the few friends that I do have, and to be honest I'm not like actively looking to find new friends and make new friendships, because a lot of the time it's just drama. And also it's very difficult with my social anxiety to make friends, because a lot of people don't understand it, and then therefore they don't understand me, or they don't give me a chance because I'm not vocal and confident, so then they just assume that I'm boring or just aren't interested in making friends with me, which is absolutely fine. Like I know I'm not the most interesting, exciting person. I'm rubbish at keeping conversation. I'm pretty boring. I don't have good banter, but like I am a really loyal person and I care a lot about people, and I do think I am a good friend, but I just haven't given the chance a lot of the time. But yeah, you know what, it is what it is. I'm very happy to have my sisters as my best friends and to have the good few close friends that I do have. I'm very appreciative, and yeah, I really can't complain. The next assumption is that I smoke, and this is 100% wrong. I don't smoke, and I've never smoked, and I never will smoke. It's just something that I would never do. Again, it doesn't mean that I look at people badly who do smoke, because again, that's their choice and everyone is entitled to make their own choices in life. I personally just would never smoke because I just don't like it. Like it's not something that I would ever be interested in. I don't really see the point in it. It affects your health so badly. I've seen so many family members become really ill and die because of smoking, so that definitely from a young age just scared me and put me off smoking for life. But also I don't like the smell of it. I just don't see the appeal of it. A lot of people I know smoked when I was in school, but I'm not peer pressured easily. I'd rather people not like me because I choose to be true to myself and not smoke, rather than people like me because I'm a sheep and follow people and just smoke just to get in with the crowd or be popular or whatever. That's just not me. So yeah, hence why I've never smoked and I never will. So I got a couple of assumptions that said I'm not very close with my brother Daniel, and then there's other ones that say I'm not very close with my dad. So these assumptions are so wrong because I am so close with all of my family. I think that where these assumptions have come from is because my dad and my brother are the ones that don't want to be in vlogs, but just because you don't see them in vlogs or on my YouTube channel, it doesn't mean that I'm not close with them. So my dad and my brother, they don't like being on camera, which is completely fine. You know, my sisters and my mum, they are sometimes in my vlogs and they don't mind being on camera, so you guys get to see our close relationship more than you get to see my close relationship with my dad and my brother. I love my dad and my brother. I spend a lot of time with them. Whenever they're not at work or school, I'm basically spending time with them wherever possible. I go for walks with my dad, I watch movies with my dad, I play darts with my brother, I play PlayStation with my brother. I'm just super close to them. It's just you don't get to see it. The next assumption is that I don't want children of my own, which is incorrect. I do want children of my own, but just not till a lot further down the line. It's no surprise I absolutely love and adore children. I've worked with children like as a career, I volunteered with children abroad. I absolutely adore my niece Rosie, she is my world. I think that children just bring pure joy and happiness into the world. So I 100% do want children, just not now or not anytime soon. Like, I can't see myself having children for a good like 10 years or something, just because I feel like children are such a big responsibility, and I'm just enjoying being like an auntie just now. Like, I got to do all the fun duties and things, but I'm not like tied down for life. There's other things I want to do before I have children, and I just feel like when I have children, I want my children to be my main focus. I don't want to be like thinking, oh, I wish I'd done some more traveling, or I wish I'd done this, or I wish I'd done that. I feel like I just want to live my life to the full and do the things that I want to do whilst I'm still young and I'm not like tied down or don't have the massive responsibility of raising and bringing up another human being. Once you have a child, that's for life, so I feel like I'd want to do other things before that. And yeah, I just don't feel ready to have a child now or anytime soon. You never argue or fight with people. So definitely that is untrue. I don't think there's anyone in this world that never argues or fights with people. It's so normal to have disagreements with people or to argue about something. I'm definitely not the most argumentative person. I like to avoid arguments, if I'm being honest. Like, if I can avoid it, then yes, I definitely will. Sometimes I will just like bite my tongue or whatever, just because I don't really like drama. I don't like having disagreements, but then sometimes, like, if I feel like I need to say my point or I need to get something off my chest, then I will do. But I just like pick my arguments and pick my battles, if that makes sense. Like, I don't argue about every little thing. I'll actually just like look at the situation properly and see, like, does this need to be spoken about? Do I need to like raise my point about this? Do I need to, you know, argue about this? And you know, sometimes it is healthy to have an argument. But yeah, I'll hold my hands up. I've definitely gotten into arguments, like mainly with like my sisters and stuff, which is normal, and I've said some things like that I've regretted, but we all do that. But you know, as long as you can recognize that you did wrong, apologize for what you did, move on and just learn from your mistakes, then that's all that matters. But generally I'm not an argumentative person. I'm normally quite chilled, and it'll actually take a lot for someone to get a reaction out of me. Like, it has to be something really bad that they've done or said to me that's really hurt me for me to actually then, you know, make an argument about it. You feel easily intimidated. I definitely say that's true, and it's something that I really wish I could say was false. I hate that I'm easily intimidated. I definitely was in like school, in work, and it is honestly so frustrating. I hate that I'm easily like scared or made to feel like belittled by people. There's been many times, especially like in work, where people have like taken advantage of my kind and quiet nature, and they've tried to like push me around and sort of boss me around. But yeah, I do feel easily threatened and easily scared by people. I don't see why I do. I wish I could just like tell myself, you know what, they're just another person, they are equal to you, like they have no right to make you feel this way. But just when someone has such a big personality, and especially when they have like so many friends and so many people around you, and you just feel like you're being ganged up on, it is easy to feel really intimidated. And I hate when people make you feel that way, make you feel like they're better than you and that they have authority over you when really they don't. But yeah, that's something I need to work on. So if you have any tips, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would really appreciate them. And the last assumption is you're really happy now, you're happy all the time, and you don't have down days. So that assumption is completely incorrect. I really felt bad when I read that assumption, because I kind of felt like it was my fault that I had kind of portrayed that, and I hope that's not what's coming across in my vlogs, because I don't want people to think that now my life is perfect and that I don't have a bad day, because that couldn't be further from the truth. Everybody has their bad days, and everybody gets sad at times, everybody gets stressed at times, and everybody feels down at times, and I definitely have those days. I have those days a lot still, but I just don't choose to vlog those days, or sometimes I don't really feel like talking about it in my vlogs, mainly just because a lot of people can accuse you of being attention seeking if you do open up on YouTube about mental health, or when you're feeling down, or when you're feeling anxious or stressed and things like that. So I tend to just keep most of that off camera. I know I have spoken a bit about mental health on both my channels, but I could go into so much more detail, and I actually would love to, but I am scared of being judged or being misunderstood, or being accused of being attention seeking, so I kind of just leave it. But yeah, just to clear up your assumption, I definitely still have my bad days. I know that I have been talking about how much my mental health has improved recently, which it definitely has, but I'm still nowhere near like 100% happy. I don't think anyone ever is, and when you have something like social anxiety, it's something that is with you every single day of your life, and it's never just gonna leave, and every single day is still really challenging for me, and there's days where I feel like I haven't made any progress, or that I've taken like 10 steps backwards, or that I'm never gonna get to the place that I want, or I feel like a failure, or I feel like I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy. I have those days a lot. But yeah, like I said, I just don't really talk about it on camera, but it doesn't mean that those days don't exist, because believe me, they do. And it goes for other YouTubers. If you watch their videos and you think their lives are perfect, then just know that you're probably wrong. Like, there's things going on behind closed doors. There's so much that my viewers don't know about my life, or what's going on off camera, and yeah, that's just the way it is. But everybody has their struggles, everybody has their bad days, and just know that you're not alone. So if you're watching a YouTube video and you think, why can't I be like them, why can't I be happy, why can't my mental health be better, or why is my life so difficult and theirs isn't, and they have really good days and I don't, just know that it's not the case, because we all have our struggles, and we all have our own battles in our own heads. So guys, I'm going to end this video here because I have rambled on for ages, but I have really enjoyed filming this video. Like, honestly, it's been so much fun answering your assumptions, and I hope you guys have got to know me a bit better, and that's kind of cleared up the rumours that are kind of going around, or the things that you guys were thinking about me. Thank you so much to everybody who sent in their assumptions. I couldn't have filmed this video without you, so it really does mean the world to me. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!